What's good, babes, and welcome back to Black Tea. It's your girl Ebony. So I want to talk about two topics in this video. The first topic is none other than Miss Adele finally going Instagram official with her chocolate boyfriend and sports agent Rich Paul. Now, for those of you guys who don't know, Rich Paul is actually a sports agent who is a part of Clutch Sports Group. Now, this United Talent agency represents LeBron James, Ben Simmons, John Wall, and Anthony Davis, amongst other NBA players. Now, he did launch his agency back in 2012 with reporting over $1 billion in revenue and contract sales. Now, with Adele, we saw these two actually spark dating rumors back when they attended the NBA Finals game. Now, many people speculated that Adele and Rich Paul were in a relationship because of how cozy they were at the Phoenix Footprint Center. And they also had courtside seats, and Adele hadn't been to an NBA game for a while. Plus, they were very, very close. On top of that, Rich Paul did a profile in The New Yorker where he mentioned that he was hanging out with a very popular pop star. When people speculated that it was Adele, he says, "I'm single. Put that in your story." Well, just a couple days ago, Adele and Rich Paul decided to post a very cute picture on Instagram, seemingly going Instagram official. Now, you guys see Adele in a beautiful black Schiaparelli gown with Rich Paul being in a velvet tuxedo. So they looked very cute together, and more power to Adele. I am so happy that she is in a good place. She looks absolutely beautiful, and she looks like she's having a good time. So go ahead, Adele, get that chocolate shell. Woo, woo, woo. I know this album is going to be fire. Adele is coming with the smoke. Now, the next topic I do want to discuss is people on social media feeling that Megan Thee Stallion is what we call a fake industry friend, or as we like to call it, an alleged clout chaser. Chill, talk about a mess. Now, look, there has been so much going on with Megan Thee Stallion, DaBaby, Dua Lipa, and Tory Lanez, but most recently after DaBaby was called out for some very insensitive comments at Rolling Loud, this is where we saw a lot of people distance themselves from DaBaby. One of those people being the pop sensation Dua Lipa. Now, you guys know that Dua Lipa did remove DaBaby from the Levitating remix, and it was announced about a couple days ago that Megan Thee Stallion would be going on tour with Dua Lipa. Now, this was a very interesting matchup because we hadn't seen Dua Lipa or Megan Thee Stallion hang out before. Well, it does seem they were both in Vegas, and they wanted to make it clear that they were the best of friends. I don't know if I would call Megan Thee Stallion fake, but it does seem that she latches on to people who are involved in a lot of drama, especially when it's surrounding DaBaby. And for me, it does look a little bit shady, but she does have the free will to work with who she wants. Now, several people in the comments also felt the same way. One Instagram user saying this: "She keeps showing us how messy and backstabbing she really is. I guess that's the Rock Nation way. Megan gives me desperate for industry friends vibes. I'm tired of her, to be honest. She's too friendly. It's giving very much forced. They finna go on a whole tour together. I don't know why people making this about DaBaby. Why are y'all like this? Megan touring with Dua Lipa is smart. Nicki toured with Britney Spears, and that exposed Nicki to her global pop fans. Meg, don't listen to nobody. Keep doing you. Not y'all jealous and making shady posts. Fake a bond. This is so funny. DaBaby doing good. LMFAO. She finna replace him on the remix. Weird duo, but okay." So as you guys see, there are mixed emotions. At the end of the day, this is actually true. Nicki Minaj did tour with Britney Spears, and it did open her up. But I think what people need to understand is that Nicki Minaj was also versatile. Megan Thee Stallion has one sound. Now, the last topic I do want to discuss is none other than Meek Mill coming for Karen Civil and then getting re-exposed for burglarizing Nicki Minaj's house after they broke up. Talk about a toxic mess. Now, you guys know people have been coming for Karen Civil for some not so nice things that she's been doing to people in the industry. One of those people being Meek Meek Mill. Now this is what he had to say, and this is the response that he got. Karen was my friend and turned on me for opportunity. Started having the blogs posting negative about me on some conspiracy-ish. LOL, I forgive her, but I definitely don't want to deal with y'all. Industry people that move like that. You should admit what you did to me too. People thought I was just high and ranting. I'm not mad at her, she's a woman. I'm over it. I'll appreciate it if she said something about that though. We were real friends. I used to give her a lot of exclusive records for her website. Now a Twitter user actually got into his comments to say, hold up Meek Mill, you have a lot to say about Karen in these blogs, but you failed to realize what you did to Nicki Minaj and why people stopped liking you. The person says this, don't you think if bloggers had it out for you, somebody would have posted what happened that time at the Ritz-Carlton in Atlanta? Nobody started having the blogs talk bad about you. You were just corny, but we can always discuss how you broke into Nicki Minaj's home after y'all broke up and you tore up her property and vandalized her walls. Oh, and how you threatened female bloggers with bodily harm. Now this story is actually corroborated by TMZ. There was a story on February 2nd, 2017, which explains that Nicki Minaj's home was hit with a $200,000 burglary. This is what they had to say. Nicki Minaj is about $200K worse for wear after a burglary at her LA mansion. Law enforcement sources tells us that her 11,000 square feet place was totally trashed inside. The suspect or suspects knocked over and flipped over furniture and items all over the house, almost as if they were frantically looking for something. The robbers were successful. They made off with a ton of jewelry and other property, and there were clear signs of forced entry in spots around the house. Other sources connected to the case tell us the damage looks like this was personal. They vandalized certain items of the house, destroyed picture frames, perfume bottles, furniture, and even cut up Nicki Minaj's clothing. So I think this is just a hot mess. You guys know I did do a breakdown of Meek Mill and Nicki's relationship, and at the end of the day, I find it very interesting that Meek Mill decided to come for Karen Civil. Nobody was talking about him. On top of that, I'm not here to justify what Karen did, but I wish, if we're gonna be honest, everybody needs to come out and just air out their own ish. Let's talk about Meek Mill, how you have been accused of hurting Nicki Minaj.
And I vowed, like, that's why I'm, like, maybe some people would describe me as abrasive or whatever, because I vowed from that age, no man would ever abuse me, call me out my name, treat me like that. And then all of a sudden, that was my life.
Let's talk, Meek Mill, about you trashing her place, allegedly. Let's talk about the facts, instead of you saying, oh, well, she's a woman, I don't want to attack her. Boy, we know what you about, allegedly. So I want to know what you guys think about this down below. How do you feel about Meek Mill trashing Nicki Minaj's home, allegedly, after a breakup? And what would you do if your ex did that to your place? Also, what are your thoughts on the situation with Adele and her new beau? Are you here for it? And finally, how do you feel about Megan Thee Stallion and Dua Lipa linking up? Do you think it's genuine, or is Megan Thee Stallion a clout chaser? Allegedly. I look forward to reading your comments. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Give this video a big thumbs up. Stream Super Bass to 1 billion, and we'll talk very soon. Bye, babes.